Hello and welcome to episode 95 of Dunc's Movie Corner, Dunc's Movie Corner Pod or podcast. Weekly recaps of what I watch in a week, TV, limited series, movies, whatever. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm fighting a bit of a fever and a cold and all other kinds of fun stuff this week, but just cut all that out. Anyway, um, it's a light week for movies and such because I've just been either busy or sick, to be honest. So I've been pretty much sleeping a lot, not doing a whole lot. So yeah, the only really movie that I can log is Face Off, the 2000 and oh no, it's like 1997. Excuse me, 1997 John Woo, who you might know from he did the second Mission Impossible. He's done a lot of action movies, but not like mainstream action. Either way, but it stars Nicolas Cage and John Travolta. One as a terrorist, one as a cop, switching faces. It's a crazy movie. It is really ridiculous. Um, both for the I feel like lack of acting skills from John Travolta and the over the top like truest form Nic Cage being just a maniac, and no one seems to think it's not normal throughout the movie. Um, yeah, a wild ride if you haven't seen it. Um, and that's kind of the only movie that I've seen. Last week on the Movie Bros, we talked about Apex, which has been released today. At some point, I'm going to be watching, probably this evening. I'm not sure yet. Called out of work because again, not feeling great, but The Mask of Zorro from the late 90s as well. That's going to be our next episode, which I've seen it before several times. It's a lot of fun. Young Antonio Banderas, younger-ish Anthony Hopkins, and young Catherine Zeta-Jones, who, God, she is stunning. I'm thinking back, I'm like, man, those would be one of the times where I'm like, to check if my child likes women or men or whatever. It'd be like, oh, what do you think about this? Because man, she's something else. Um, Either way, so that's coming up. I've also seen all of Jessica Jones, the uh, private investigator, stalker, creepy, but also super. It's the again. I'm going through the Netflix era Marvel series, like kind of the street fighting level heroes. If that again, they're not wearing capes, they're not wearing masks. It's just like a bunch of normal people in uh, Brooklyn or Harlem of New York dealing with some shit. It's fine. Daredevil is by and far the best, and again, I'm just working towards watching the newer seasons of Daredevil. And of course, all of that is based on the prior stuff, so I'm having to go back through and watch some of that, so I at least have some context. What else? Yeah, that's kind of it. It's just been one of those weird weeks. Or like, okay, GoPro has more or less shot the bed. The film camera that I really enjoy taking photography, I'm walking around either on a hike or whatever. Um, that is in service now after a hike. Oh yeah, went hiking again this week. So again, I'm trying to go hiking with some friends at least once a month, especially as it gets nicer. So this last week was Cherry Creek Falls. That was really pretty. It was much less of a hike and more of I'd say like a walk, but still really nice. The parking situation was absolute bananas. If you ever are in Duval/Carnation, um, those little small town, rural towns are really pretty, but the parking situation at the trail is fucking terrible. Um, Cars having I like the car, the Mini Cooper Clubman that I've been driving. It's the right size. It's got pretty good gas mileage. It's fun. It's a good color, but it continues to have issues, and I'm starting to get tired at the point where I'm like, do I just sell this and buy myself like a fucking Prius or something? I don't know. Um, Yeah, so that's happening. Went diving on what's today? Today is Wednesday. That would have been Monday, Memorial Day. Um, yeah, at up in Mukilteo, which the visibility was not horrendous, but not amazing. Was looking for octopus because again, apparently the last couple weeks people have been seeing like quite a number of little reds and even baby GPOs out there, but didn't see any. I did see one wolf eel and three harbor seals that were like, they were in the water before we got in the water, but they were in like 5 feet of water just swimming around playing, which was really cute. And then I got drinks and food afterwards with some friends, which was nice. I've got a board game evening with some friends this evening, so that'll be nice. We'll see how I'm feeling, but what else? Oh yeah, and I've figured out that like either in the tree, like right next to my apartment or whatever, something like that. There's a pretty good family of squirrels going, so I bought some squirrel feed, and I've been slowly just plumping up these squirrels right along the ridge of like my back patio, which has been kind of a fun little thing. Granted, they are not the most clean eaters, so all the shells and stuff from uh, the seeds and things like that that I've been pouring out for them. Like I'm gonna have to go through with a broom or a vacuum or something. What else? Movies, shows. I think that's all the things. Again, it's a lighter week, a lighter episode. Excuse me. I would let's see. Disclosure Day comes out in like 2 weeks. That's not going to be it. Let's see. Um, Yeah, I mean, there's a few things on my watch list that I would see that I might be able to get to this week. We'll kind of have to see how it turns out because the capstone course portion of my certificate program is, I think this is week 7 of 10, so we're kind of getting into the home stretch where it's like bigger projects and presentations and things like that. So working through that. I have this massive budget spreadsheet up in front of me right now that I really don't want to look at, but I have to look at kind of deal. And that's kind of it, I feel like. Um, Obviously, I feel like there are some weeks, like I say, where, I watch one movie. There are some weeks where I watch 9 movies. It just kind of depends on what the week holds. If there are things you feel like I should be watching, should not be watching, should be talking about, should not be talking about, let me know. Otherwise, this has been, what did I say, 95, episode 95 of Dunc's Movie Corner. We'll see how many of these I actually decide to keep going with. I look at the analytics, and this is by and far, granted, if it took any more effort than it does, I probably would say no, but like this takes such little effort to make and do once a week. It's like literally 10, 15 minutes out of my day, considering the listening side of it's pretty minimal. But well, either way, yeah, I'll talk to you all next week, I suppose.